They say every night is a loom, and every dream is a thread. Tonight, as the wind hushes and the stars spill like silver dust, I will tell you the story of a young woman who, far beyond the marble cities of ancient Greece, in a small, sun-kissed village surrounded by olive trees, lived a young woman named Arachne. Her hands were always moving, threads of gold and silk slipping through her fingers like music made visible. From dawn to dusk, she wove, birds in flight, rivers bending. The laughter of children turned into fabric so soft it seemed the wind itself could wear it. People came from distant towns to see her work. They said, "Surely the goddess Athena herself taught her this craft." But Arachne would smile, her eyes glinting with a quiet fire, and whisper, "No goddess taught me. I learned by my own hand." Those words drifted upward, carried by careless wind to the marble heights of Mount Olympus, where the goddess of wisdom listened. One evening, as twilight painted the horizon violet and gold, an old woman knocked on Arachne's door. Her cloak was torn, her eyes soft with the weight of years.
"My dear," she said, "you weave like no other. But it is unwise to mock the gods. Athena may hear your words." Arachne brushed the thread from her lap and smiled. "If Athena is the goddess of weaving," she said, "then let her come. Let her prove she is better." The old woman straightened her spine. Her cloak slipped from her shoulders, and the dim cottage filled with light, brilliant, golden, divine. Before Arachne stood Athena herself. Her eyes were calm, yet filled with storm. "You have called me," the goddess said. "Let us see whose hands honor the thread of creation." And with that, two looms appeared. Two hearts began to beat as one, a mortal and a god, side by side.
No words passed between them, only the rhythm of weaving, the whisper of silk, the click of wooden frames, the soft sigh of breath and effort. Athena's tapestry shone with the glory of the gods. Zeus hurling lightning across a clouded sky, Poseidon rising from the sea with his trident, Apollo bathing the world in golden dawn. Every thread sang of power, of divine majesty, of perfection beyond human reach. But Arachne wove something else. Her tapestry showed the truth, the vanity of Olympus, the arrogance of gods who punished mortals for love and ambition. She wove the story of Europa taken by Zeus, of mortals crying out beneath divine whims, of Athena herself turning Medusa to stone. Her colors were alive, the blue of tears, the red of shame, the gold of pride and pain intertwined. When it was done, the room fell silent. Even Athena, the eternal goddess of wisdom, stood still, her breath shallow, her eyes full of something she hadn't felt in centuries: awe. Arachne's work was perfect, flawless, unbearably human. For a heartbeat, Athena smiled, and then the air trembled. "Your skill," she said softly, "surpasses even my own, but your heart is full of pride." Arachne lifted her chin. What is pride, if not the joy of creation? Athena's eyes darkened. The joy of creation must honor its source. The goddess touched Arachne's tapestry, and the colors bled, the threads unraveled, the images dissolved into dust. Arachne gasped. Her hands, once steady and bright, trembled. All her beauty, her effort, her story, gone. Tears welled in her eyes. She whispered, "If my hands cannot weave, then let them never touch thread again." She reached for a beam of the loom, ready to end her pain. But Athena's face softened. Compassion at last returned. Scene 5. The Transformation. "Little one," Athena murmured, "you sought perfection, and in doing so, you became it. But perfection without humility is a curse. Let me grant you a different gift." She placed a single fingertip on Arachne's forehead. A warmth spread through the girl's body, and suddenly her skin shimmered like silver. Her arms grew thin and long, her fingers slender as threads. Arachne's tears fell and became drops of dew. Her voice faded and became the whisper of night wind. She had become the first spider, and from that day her descendants would weave forever, patiently, endlessly, stringing beauty from silence. Athena watched her scuttle toward the moonlight and sighed, "May you find peace in creation, not pride." Centuries have passed. Cities have fallen, empires turned to dust, but still, somewhere in the quiet corners of the world, a small spider hangs her web between two forgotten branches. When the moonlight hits it, it shimmers like silk from the heavens, fragile, perfect, and eternal. And if you listen closely, you can almost hear it, the soft, rhythmic sound of weaving. Not the sound of competition, nor of pride, but of harmony. A gentle reminder that creation, in its purest form, is an act of love. And so, as you lie here tonight, breathing softly, let this story settle into your heart. You are a weaver too. Every thought, every kindness, every dream is a thread in the grand tapestry of your life. You may never see the whole pattern, but it is there, beautiful and true. Even when threads tangle, even when patterns break, remember, the loom is still in your hands. So rest now. Let your mind drift like silk through moonlight. Let the goddess of wisdom watch over your dreams. For in the stillness of sleep, you too are weaving, quietly, endlessly, the soft and shimmering fabric of tomorrow. And as the stars fade behind the clouds, and the earth hums its low